That is a piece of hail that I just picked up from the ground outside.
Everything is bigger in America.
Yeah, this damage your car, your house?
Yeah, this can break your window for sure. Yeah.
America is no stranger to large pieces of hail that hail from America. In fact, by comparison, some pieces make the segment that I held in my hand look like a fairy fly. You see, I read today that in 2010
so
a piece...
big. Oh my god, they kill someone.
Yeah, that can destroy a small country. Sarah.
What?
Do you remember when I told you that the American weather is crazy?
Yes, I remember.
Well, I have a video for you. Europeans thunderstorms and got nothing on America.
It's really that bad?
It's really that bad. But before I go into that, say hello to our friends.
Hi guys.
My friends, thank you so much for all the support. It has been crazy. I prefer to react with you. They prefer that I react with you. Win-win situation.
Thanks, guys.
That's it, Sarah. Ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
perfect. Link for the original video below. Let's go into this.
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to storms. So I was about...
The question is, how crazy can storms be in America?
Yes.
Been quite crazy.
He lives where?
I believe
Which
Chicago.
state?
Illinois, Chicago.
okay.
Yeah.
to leave the house and take my puppy for a walk when I looked at the weather reports. Apparently, at the time of filming, Mother Earth is angry with Chicago and the rest of the Midwest because she's sending us some very unpredictable weather over the course of the next few hours. But I'm an optimist. I'm somebody who likes to turn a negative into a positive. So, since we've got this stormy weather coming our way anyway, why not make a video called British Storms Ain't Got Nothing on America?
Okay.
But before I do that, I've got a few minutes before the storm is...
Well, to be fair, the weather in America is super extreme. So when he says "and got nothing," he means that. Here we have amazing weather.
projected to hit us. So I'm going to take the puppy for a quick walk and I'll be back in just a moment.
And if you haven't subscribed
I mean, but he knows he's safe.
to this channel, do that now.
Good for us, my friends.
Well, Arthur, I think the weather reports must be wrong. It's really dry out here. Where are you going? Oh, Arthur, you know I haven't run since the camel incident of 1998. Keep going then, Arthur. Keep going. Thunder's coming. The rain's coming. We've got to get home.
He loves the dog.
He seems so relaxed.
I mean, it's not his first rodeo in America. He knows that.
But he's dangerous. Yes.
I mean, I think he knows that in that time nothing will happen. But he's a bit unpredictable, yeah. But he's not that dangerous, okay?
Okay.
Doggy.
During my time living here, one thing that's really stood out to me about Midwestern storms is that in the hours and even minutes leading up to them, there's often no hint of a storm at all. Things can be entirely placid, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mother Nature lets out one huge wind gust. And as that wind blows the leaves around like ants in a tumble dryer, there's something else that accompanies it. Really?
Look, I'm going to be honest here. If I see crazy wind in America, because we are going there, by the way, my friends, this year, if we experience crazy wind in America, we'll freak out. Because I will assume it's a tornado or something, or at the start of a tornado.
Wind blows the leaves around like ants in a tumble dryer, there's something else that accompanies it. Really ominous clouds that look like they're going to devour the motorway. And I'm often told that when clouds have those little pointy bits hanging off them, you've got to be a little bit careful because that could be the precursor to a tornado. So far, we've got nothing like that on the horizon today, even though much of the Midwest has experienced that recently. And now that I think about it, it could happen. But thunderstorms, that's what we're here for.
So, do you remember when I told you that there is no tornadoes in Texas?
Yes, I remember.
I could not be more wrong.
Oh, let's see how it's getting on. Amazingly, amid all of this rumbling that's going on, my animals have been handling it quite well. I was never really concerned about my cat, who's experienced this many times during the 13 years he's been on this planet. Thankfully, unlike some cats, he's not under the misapprehension that he's
Animals
here.
gives the first alert.
Oh, people believe that, yeah, that they can feel, they can predict this stuff. But in America, it's so normal that they don't even react at this point.
Okay.
A giant vacuum cleaner and just looks at the storm with the scorn that it deserves.
Just
And
another
Arthur,
day.
a little puppy, experiencing his first ever thunderstorm, at least on my watch. And mostly, in terms of the thunderstorm, he's fine.
Relax.
He spent most of it chewing on his toy because he's going through some dental pains like all puppies do at this age.
I have to be honest, but dogs are them. I mean, comparing with cats, I love dogs, but cats, I think they have higher IQ.
Poor little bugger. By far and away, the southern United States sees more thunderstorms than anywhere else in the nation, with Fort Myers, Florida recording an average of 89 thunderstorms per year.
Wait, sorry?
Far and away, the dental pains like all puppies do at this age, poor little bugger. By far and away, the southern United States sees more thunderstorms than anywhere else in the nation, with Fort Myers, Florida recording an average of 89 thunderstorms per year.
Oh yeah, Florida is a
So dangerous.
Oh, Florida
Oh
and
my
everything.
God.
From alligators to sharks to tornadoes to hurricanes to
So
thunderstorms.
beautiful and so dangerous.
Oh man, yeah, Florida is crazy. I honestly, when I realized that, I thought, yeah, houses in Florida are very cheap. They are expensive.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they could be gone next month. Yeah, yeah, no, this is true, sir.
Mental. But
But the southern states is not just Florida; it's also Alabama, Louisiana, those states. You know, the south.
just learned that one of the most devastating thunderstorm complexes occurred here in the Midwest. Back in 2012, when I was still living in central Indiana, a fast
Sorry, Midwest is basically this region, the middle of America, more or less, but in the West. The joke about the Midwest is you see corn everywhere. I know I tell this joke all the time, but even people from the Midwest tell me this is true.
Okay.
Fields of corn, you know. I'm so sorry, my friend, but I had to stop the video. I was looking at my statistics on YouTube, and guess what? Most of my viewers are not subscribers. How the hell is that possible? Please consider to do it if you are one of those. That said, we are not done. Another thing, if you can follow me on social media, links below. That would mean the world to me. You make my day, as you are aware. There is also a Patreon link below, and you may find some country music reactions. Take a look. You can join for free, actually. That said, let's continue with this.
moving derecho emerged in Iowa before sweeping its way through Illinois and then clear to the Atlantic coast. On its path of destruction, it claimed the lives of 22 people and brought damages of $2.9 billion. And having experienced the derecho of 2020, I'm familiar with how such storms often coincide with the hot temperatures of summer. But they're not uncommon here in early spring, as the thermometer flirts with the 60s, the temperature not the decade. Anyway, I think you're going to want to see this, because in the last few minutes there's been a development.
Yeah, it is still coming down. Yeah, that is the craziest looking hail I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
This is happen in
This happens
our
here, but those
country.
look rocks. You know, they look like massive rocks.
We don't get anything like this in the UK.
How's the car looking?
It's mostly good.
That is a piece of hail that I just picked up from the ground outside. It
Are
is
big,
definitely the biggest piece of
Big
hail
stones.
I've ever had in my hand, and I have to drop it now.
Everything is bigger in America.
Yeah, this
Melting.
damage your car, your house.
Yeah, this can break your window for sure. Yeah.
America is no stranger to large pieces of hail that hail from America. In fact, by comparison, some pieces make the segment that I held in my hand look like a fairy fly, albeit a frozen one. You see, I read today that in 2010,
Oh, so
a piece...
big. Oh my god, they kill someone.
Yeah, that can destroy a small country.
of hail measuring almost 8 inches in diameter came down in Vivian, South Dakota. It remains the largest hailstone ever recorded in the history of Earth's history. The second largest was found in Nebraska some 7 years earlier, proving once again that everything is bigger in the United States except Q's, but that's irrelevant. But in my neck of the woods, the hail lasted all of 60 seconds. And just like that, as was the case before the storm started, everything is now placid. The storm has stopped. Which is good news for Arthur, because we can now take him on that longer walk, and I've just realised he's going to run through all of the sloshy mud. All right, Tara, are you ready? It turns out neither of us were ready for what happened next.
What happened?
Do you think that's the end of the world, or just the coming of a tornado?
Well, you see the sirens, they are going off. I believe this means that maybe there is a tornado coming, or a potential tornado.
Okay.
Do you think that's the end of the world, or just the coming of a tornado? Probably neither. Probably just tested it.
Can you imagine us being in America, going outside and...
No.
Yeah, we are going back to Europe.
What can you do
Probably
in
gonna
this
find out. This was
circumcision?
Pray. That's what you can do. Pray and go to your basement or something.
No test. Just when we thought it was safe to go back into the water, an even bigger shark was emerging from the deep. The Chicagoland area was under a tornado warning. And to be clear, the shark bit was a metaphor, I hope. Yeah, I know you like looking at the wind, Kafka, but we've got to go. So, currently in the Pittsburgh potty, I have toilet rolls for no real reason.
A basement?
No, I believe this... Wait, is this the basement or is this some type of toilet?
Gotta go. So, currently in the Pittsburgh potty, I have toilet.
I don't know. I didn't understand that well. Maybe this is actually the basement.
Roll for no real reason. We decided since it's
Maybe
only
the
a few
basement
minutes.
Have
A toilet. That could be.
This tornado warning that's in effect, we wouldn't bring down the whole crate, we just bring him down on a leash and let him roam a little bit. Kafka doesn't have that luxury, because if he did, he would tear Arthur to pieces, not literally, but they do tend to fight. So yeah, we are just seeing it out. It's supposed to only last about 12 minutes or something like that, and that's pretty normal. I mean, these...
Well, it's kind of fast. That's the good thing, you know. I mean, it's not like ours, so...
But you have to pray that
The entire time?
pass.
No, and the thing is, if they face F5, the most form of a tornado, there is nothing you can do. I mean, it's of course those are super rare, you know, but you still have to pray to be lucky. At the end of the day, there is a random. A lot of things can happen, you know. There is a lot of things out of your control. Mother Nature is too powerful.
Tornado warnings don't last long. The weather systems move pretty fast. Kafka's trying to escape as we speak. You want any words for your audience?
But I would say one thing, Americans are very well prepared for this because, I mean, remember the video we reacted about the tornadoes in America?
Yes.
I got a lot of message in the comments saying that, oh, Andre, this is something that is so common for us. So
It happens a lot.
happens a lot. I don't believe all states have tornadoes or crazy weather, but there is a lot of states with crazy weather and tornadoes.
No, I hate putting you in here, but, you know, got to take these precautions. And I'm tired.
Among the world's countries, the United States in particular is synonymous with tornadoes. In fact, of the 67 tornadoes powerful enough in history to have been classed as an F5, 59 were recorded in the US, and
Almost
that number is
all of them
even
in
higher if you account for Brock Lesnar. And in 1925, one of those F5s became the deadliest in US history when it ripped through Missouri.
This is real.
No, this is a... No, this is from a movie. 100%.
Okay.
No way.
I'm so scared.
No.
1925, one of those
relax.
F5s became the deadliest in US history when it ripped
This
through
may be a
Missouri,
movie.
Illinois, and Indiana along the longest tornado path ever recorded. In total, this one tornado claimed
No.
Never record.
No, yeah, that is crazy footage, but that one, my friend, that's not real. I'm meant for real, actually. I think that's not real.
the lives of almost 700 people, the vast majority of them.
No, but of course, there is a lot of destruction done by tornadoes over the years in America.
here in Illinois.
Well, after all that, according to the radar, it really is all over now. So, Arthur, you've earned a trip to the dog park. And I'll be honest with you, it's completely and utterly a little bit not surprising that Arthur wasn't scared of the thunder, because he's not even afraid of the big dogs. And I have to admit, he played with them in a manner that was admirable and disgusting. There was a lot of cleanup after that. Well, after all that drama, that's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced a storm quite like this one. I'm Lawrence Brown. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, my friends, we also have a Twitter and Instagram, so follow us there. Sarah, crazy weather in America, right?
Right.
That's it, Sarah. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Say goodbye to our friends.
Bye.
Bye, my friends. See you guys in the next one.